Yo, what's good, people? This Black Seas. Hitting another video today. Excuse the appearance once again. I'm gonna go to the barbershop and get fresh today. I thought about a lot of things I could talk about, and there were a lot of things: race, relationships, comedy, whatever's going on with me. Y'all know I give you updates, but today I want to touch on something a little bit more serious. I hit race issues here and there. I don't get into them as much as I used to because a lot of times, a lot of stuff that y'all say and do just piss me off. So I'm gonna break it down a few ways. Some of the things y'all might like, some of y'all might not. You might like or you might not like. I may get under some people's skin, but I'm gonna hit you with the truth. Um, Going down my timeline, I'm seeing some real ignorant shit right now. When I get started, let's not try to say if I speak on Black Lives Matter, all lives matter, or let's not try and hit the point of what a lot of people do and say, "Oh, we gotta stop killing ourselves before we expect cops not to kill us." That's some ignorant shit that y'all say. First off, if you look statistically, whatever race you're around, the people like you kill. If you look statistically, you can go and see that when it breaks down, white people kill white people, black people kill black people, Asian people kill Asian people, Hispanic people kill Hispanic people, Indian people kill Indian people. It's not a black on black crime. That's what the media's called it. That's what is shown to you, and that's what's presented. But best believe if you go and do your research and check it out, it's a documented fact that whatever race you're around, if you're that race, you're going to kill your own race. Now, when we talk on Black Lives Matter, um, cops are killing other blacks, and is happening at an alarming rate. And it's not just um, blacks being killed by officers, but it's blacks being killed by people other than law enforcement, and nothing's happened. We've reverted back to actually lynching people. Don't believe me? One of my good friends, Pierre, his brother, a little over a year ago, was lynched on a playground and hung by a swing, and they tried to rule it as suicide. You don't believe me? Go look up Google Lennon Lacy. His family moved out to North Carolina to, put themselves in a better position because Virginia out here, and trust me, I know, is high as fuck. I'm thinking about making a move to Carolina myself. But go Google Lennon Lacy. Um, they flat out killed that boy. They hung him. This is somebody, my boy and his mother is deeply hurt by this. I mean, this stuff is connecting to us. It's close. I never thought I would say I knew, or like I'd see someone actually lynched in 2014. We in 2015 now. This happened in 2014. He was lynched. A few years prior, my stepson um, was right here in Fredericksburg and got into a spat with somebody at McDonald's. Now, this is a grown ass man. At the time, my stepson was a teenager. I'm thinking like 16, 17 years old. Pulled out a noose and said, I'll hang you, nigga. We don't, I don't like to say that racism, um, just talking about it is just getting me a little fucked up right now. Whoever thought that you would see a noose in your lifetime, or we see in black kids getting lynched and hung? You don't believe me? Go look it up. It's not just police. It's regular people that's out here killing us. And don't come back to me with that motherfucking argument, y'all killing yourselves. Because at the end of the day, white people kill white people, black people kill black people, so on and so forth. A lot of police are killing white people too. Not saying that y'all's lives don't matter, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of people out here of color that people are lynching, police are beating down and killing, and it's not really being addressed. That damn lion got more attention. Cecil the Lion got more attention than Sandra Bland. We had this stuff happen right over in Baltimore. They killing us, man. Now, are we killing ourselves? Hell yeah. And that need to be stopped and addressed too. And racism it's not just a black or white thing. It's a black and black thing. I go down my timeline, like we joke about light skin, dark skin, but some of y'all real serious on that. That's the dumbest shit. If you go look up Willie Lynch. Read the Willie Lynch syndrome and how y'all black folks treat each other. How black men treat their women, how black women treat their men. How Africans come to this country and treat us like second-class citizens. We all black. At the end of the day, something happened. What's going to happen? They're going to call you a nigga. It got to stop, y'all. It got to stop. We can't have our kids being lynched. We can't have women going into jail on a traffic stop and not make it out to jail. She was stopped for traffic and she ain't walk out. There's a lot of people ain't walking out. There's a lot of people losing their damn lives. And like I said, don't try and tie it in with the we not doing what we need to do for ourselves. And that is true. There are some things we need to clean house on, economically, spiritually. You know, you got black people among black people and we not getting along, and every other race got their shit more together than we do. Why? Because of stupid stuff. A black person will look at another black person and say, you talk white, or because you doing things and you got out the hood, you ain't no good. That's the most ignorant shit I've ever heard in my life. That someone talks white, or because I got more than what you got, I'm being white. No, nigga, I just want to succeed. I just want better for my kids, and you should want the same shit for yourself. Then you got, people that are doing well and look down on other black people like they better than them. No, that's not cool. You're supposed to lift your people up. If you making it, show me how to get it. I ain't asking you for a handout, but show me what you did to get to this level. You got black Christians and black Muslims going at it. Respect my right to believe in what I want to believe in. If I want to believe in Jesus, that's my priority. If I want to believe in Allah, that's my priority. To let it be known I do believe in Jesus, but it's real disrespect when people go through and try and knock down your religion. That's not cool. We all still going through the same issues. Just because I go somewhere and I go to the church and you go to the synagogue or the mosque, we should all be the same. When it comes to black kids getting lynched, black kids getting beat down, black kids not getting the same education, it's for our kids. These kids are dying right now, and women and grown men too. And y'all worried about if I'm light skinned or if I'm dark skinned, or if God was black or white, or if Jesus was black or white, or did he exist? If that's what I want to believe, allow me to believe it. If you want to believe in Allah, that's your priority. Worship where you want to worship. I'm not going to get into a dispute or dislike you because of this. I've seen a lot of y'all outraged about gay marriage being approved, but you weren't outraged at what's going on as far as black kids dying. You're not upset that historically black colleges are being closed down at an alarming rate. You're not upset about things that really matter, that a lot of children are growing up without fathers. And let's not even say fathers. Let's say mothers too. because mothers ain't what they used to be. And this ain't no disrespect to knock the single women that's doing their thing, a single parent women that's doing their thing. I was raised as a single parent kid, and I turned out pretty well. But we got to stop the hate amongst ourselves, the racism amongst ourselves, the judgment of ourselves. Because at the end of the day, when we're looked at by certain people, and I'm not going to say all cops, because I know a couple of good cops. One cop in particular, back in my high school days, helped me out with a few things. His name was Officer Lams Afonso in Prince William County. I don't even know if he is an officer no more, but he always treated me fair. So I ain't going to say all cops are fucked up. I know some cops personally, you know what I'm saying? I know, but we got to stop allowing ourselves to be racist amongst each other. We got to stop laying down and playing the domestic violence role when we get hit. We constantly get hit and blame it on ourselves. It's the same pattern and the same mindset of domestic violence victim. They blame themselves, they justify it, and they allow it. And that's what we're doing in this country. We're doing it to ourselves. We got to stand tall. Hispanics have come over here, and I have no problem with them, but they're more advanced as far as what they're doing in this country than what we're doing now. The only black businesses that are supported is generally barbershops and beauty salons. It's fucked up. We got to stop the self-hate. We got to stand tall on this police brutality and our kids being lynched. Like I said, rest in peace to Lynn and Lacey. Rest in peace to anyone black that has lost their lives because of their color of their skin. And let's stop judging and putting down one another as a people and lift each other up. It got to stop. Fellas, we got to start treating our women better. Shouldn't have to settle for being a side chick. They shouldn't have to deal with being beat down. They shouldn't have to deal with raising these children on their own. They shouldn't have to deal with it. We're supposed to uplift our queens. They're the backbone of us. Ladies, stop beating these men down. If you got a good man that go out and work every day and bust his ass and have to deal with this cruel world, this dog-eat-dog world, and come home, give him peace when he get home. Don't give that man shit. Don't give that man a reason to run out. You know what I'm saying? Love him. It's not that hard to love each other. Be parents. Instruct your kids on what they got to do and how they have to deal with these situations because of the color of their skin. Let them know that they got to work harder. A lot. And I'm sorry this video is going so long, but the racism right now is at an all-time high. And we got to do better. We got to do better as far as standing tall. And we got to do better as far as sticking together and doing what we got to do for our people. I might talk on some things a little bit more later on. Sorry the video was so long, but let's get this shit together, y'all. Let's get it together. Let's stand tall. Let's fight. Let's do what we got to do. And because I was a little serious today and I'm off today, I might hit another video with more of a little lighter subject, but I'm tired of it, y'all. I'm tired of looking at this timeline and seeing all the self-hate. I'm tired of looking at all these black people being murdered by police. At the end of the day, there's no justification for a police officer ever killing somebody when they don't need to. Police are here to protect and serve. So I'm going to stop it at that. Love y'all. Catch you later. Ah, dang, tongue tie. Catch you later. Peace.